All aboard!
We are in eastern Sicily, near Lentini, founded by the Greeks in the 8th century before Christ. Here, Gorgia, one of the greatest philosophers of antiquity, was born. Here, there are many trees of oranges and lemons, pride of Sicily, and some excellent yellow melons. Here we are. Hi, doggy. Here is Pippo.
Abbiamo portato dei meloni.
We brought some melons.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Giovanni?
Sei Giovanni?
Io sono Salvo Piacere.
Ciao. Dove li metti i meloni? Li mettiamo dentro.
Qua, andiamo a vedere mia moglie.
Stone, palms and flowers, colors of Sicily.
Please come in.
Prego, entrate.
Grazie.
Thank you. So many beautiful plants. Hello, giraffe. Here we are. But are we in Sicily or Africa?
A destra.
E a sinistra. Ciao, piacere Giovanni.
Ciao.
Salvo Piacere.
Salve, Kalpna.
Kapna, questi. These are for you.
Thank you.
My English is like your Japanese.
Yes.
Where is your
I
Japanese?
think so. I'm going to prepare that, but I'm going to do it in a little bit different.
Okay.
So this is Sicilian,
In a Kalpna way.
but yes, but my dough is a little bit different.
Ok.
You know, so I was gonna do, and then I've got in the oven Parmigiano di zucca. Most of our vegetables are from our garden,
Ok.
so that's already in the oven. I just
Ok.
so I'm baking here, little oven, eh?
Mi sono fatto questa idea subito.
Ooh.
Uscita a produrre, l'ho-
And then can you show me what?
Yes. So I made the bread, but I'm going to do pane con
Oh,
salto.
guarda il pane.
Ora facciamo pane con sale.
You like garlic?
Yeah, very much.
So one, I'm going to boiling some beans. These are from our garden.
Toscana,
Oh.
And then I'm going to make pasta alla norma. That's the sauce. Pasta alla norma. But I
fagioli.
sauce.
And did you prepare the sauce, the tomato sauce
Yes.
too, with the
Yes,
fresh tomato
yes,
sauce
from
and
our
made
garden.
it?
That's from our garden.
Super.
I've got many bottles
And there,
already.
the water of there.
These are sausage which I'll roast when we're going to eat. Salsiccia.
Okay, yes. Okay,
Si vede che è diversa.
So, and here I have, this is for the pasta,
of
the
course.
melanzane are fried,
Oggi
and this one is caponata that I made.
Oh, super.
Everything from our garden. I am from Kenya.
Okay,
I was born in Kenya,
okay.
but to an Indian family. So my mom and dad are Indian, but my mom also was born in Kenya. So
Okay.
we've been there many, many, many years.
But I also know that you have lived in London.
Yeah, that's where I met him.
she's
That's where I met him.
Attenzione.
Okay, so let's go see this miracle garden. A swing, what a great idea. What a beautiful view of Carlentini and the Sicilian countryside. And what a beautiful arbor of grapes. Here is the miracle garden.
E qui abbiamo una quarantina di alberi di frutta diversi.
We do the vegetable garden there, and then we have lots of fruit trees. When we
Qua quando noi siamo arrivati non c'era niente, erano solamente alberi di
arrived, there was nothing, just orange trees. Then, slowly, we did everything. I was born there. Now I'll tell you about my life.
Tu sei nato qua.
Il forno dove facciamo pane, burruna, pizze, ogni tanto quando ci riuniamo.
This is the oven where we make bread, pizzas, and various roasts. Those are papers.
Two beautiful Sicilian olive trees.
Che bello. Anziché farlo in cemento armato,
Capperi.
capperi.
Those are capers. The renowned Sicilian capers.
Io sono nato là, Carlentini, e studiavo come tutti gli altri ragazzi, poi dopo non c'era lavoro.
I was born there in Carlentini. At the end of my studies, there was no work here, and when I was 22, I went to England. I traveled a bit everywhere. I returned to Sicily as a tour guide, and I stayed a few years in Cefalù. But when my son was born, I returned to England, in Kent. I opened a restaurant, but after a few years, it wasn't doing so well, so I closed it. Then, a cousin of mine who was in England introduced me to the world of waterless cookware, which cooks without water, without salt, and is healthy. I used to sell cookware for a company and put my brand on it. But there weren't many of those sold here in England. I already had 2 children born to my English wife, who are now grown up. One is in Las Vegas and the other in Mallorca. One day I met Kalpna and we got engaged. And my life changed since then. To make a long story short, we went to Kenya and there the work got very well. For them this kind of waterless cookware was new.
Una star. A me infatti mi chiamavano Mr. Waterless.
I became a star in Kenya. They called me Mr. Waterless. Kalpna did the accounting. Then we sold it and came back here and bought its land.
Waterless, già Waterless fa parte del titolo.
Sì? Ok.
What a great story, and what beautiful prickly pears. Time to visit the house.
This is from Kenya, but the hat is from Sicily.
Quello è mio.
The
Quello
hat
è
is
mio.
from Sicily.
It's always a fusion.
Super.
Yes, this house is indeed a Sicilian-African blend.
Questi sono mia mamma e papà.
This is my mom and my dad.
Questi sono membri della famiglia. Questi sono pure membri della famiglia.
Ok.
2. E qui questa?
These are you both? How
Yes.
many years ago?
This is about
24.
no. This is Corinne's wedding.
Ah,
Eight years.
And where?
Here in Sicily, at his brother's house.
Ok. Oh.
Questo è l'affare diciamo diversa.
These are 3 woods that come from the Indian Sea.
Sai cos'è driftwood? Driftwood è quello che viene dal mare.
Certo, certo.
Ti sembra questa?
Allora, tigre, però non so cosa.
But what is this painting? It's a zebra. A zebra?
It's a zebra. Eye, that's the nose.
È una
That's
zebra.
the testa.
Where is the eye?
Our bedroom is there.
Questo è
Left?
That's one left, yes.
Questo è un pezzo di
Oh,
That's our bedroom.
this is your bed. Is it an Indian or is a Kenyota
It's a
bedroom?
Kenyan one.
Okay,
Because it's all from Kenya.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
His office is not very clean, but his
Okay.
office where I do my exercise.
Oh,
Here is my little room.
your personal room.
But you know where I have I change. You know I do my Indian, my bag. This is my little fancy room. It's too many things, but I have to.
Oh, gorgeous.
Yeah.
Do you like to wear a bracelet?
Yes.
Okay, it's time to eat a little something. Pippo cuts the bread prepared by Kalpna and we season it with oil, garlic and pepper. Delicious.
Yes, I know.
Oh, it's good though.
Kalpna, in the meantime, prepares the pasta alla norma.
Is it enough for you?
Yeah.
No.
I can't sit without cushion. No, for me. Questo è un penne.
And we are ready to eat. What a nice table out here in front of this Sicilian panorama. Pippo and Kalpna tell us that they have written 2 books.
It's getting cold.
That book that I made is about Sicily in the 50s. So that, there's a young man who is in love with a girl, and then he has to go because the girl is too rich. He goes away, and then after a long time, then he goes to Kenya. He has a restaurant, he has a business, and then eventually his wife dies, and then when she dies, he is remaining with his kids, and then his old girlfriend calls him to say that he has problem with the local mafia, and then he comes to help her, and then he stays here.
Okay, Kalpana, you two wrote a book. Tell us about
my
it.
book was just a little recipe book that we did for our customers in Kenya that we used to give as a gift. So it's a little vegetarian book. All recipes that I gathered from my mom, from him, my sister, about put it all in a book.
Okay.
Ma lo mangio?
No, okay. Me lo puoi ridire? Can you tell me again? This is a kuduruni.
This is like a little kuduruni that you can just bite.
What is a kuduruni?
Kuduruni is a pastry filled with broccoli, cauliflower, potatoes and onions. And
Very old.
Però, I got,
This is your book.
yes,
Discover your health. And this is the end.
page numbers.
Ha fatto l'indice, ha fatto l'indice.
Questa è tutta di zuppa, però c'è pagine, numero di pagine e poi qua, guarda, così. Lamb dishes,
Ah, super.
chicken, sweet, and then see how this I put this so I can save my pages.
No, lo davo io il dia. L'hai dato già?
Vabbè, ma figurati, no. Can I have another kiss just to say?
Ok?
Thank you very much, grazie mille.
ciao
Grazie
Giovanni,
mille. Grazie di
state
tutto.
bene, grazie a voi.
Grazie.
Ciao.
Grazie.
Ciao.
Ok.
Portati i miei panni.
It was a quiet day with Mr. Waterless and Sweet Kalpna. A Sicilian-African day.
Ciao ciao.